Hello. Oops, how's it going here? It's cold. It's cold. Um, I am wet. A lot of this was scary. Hear that? It creeps you out. Just the sound. Like you can't hear it, like surround sound around me. The way the wind blows sometimes, it makes it sound like somebody's going right around your tent, which is creepy, or an animal or something. I'm safe in the city here, I think. But boy, yeah, just the noise. It is a little breezy, a little windy here. I'm sitting in a tent, again, just trying to assess. Assess before distress. I feel stressed here, distress, oh my lord. But this is cute. I do have my hat on. Coldest night of the year hat. And I usually flip the camera around, but instead I'm kind of head on because I want you to see that. It is kind of important. I think there's a lot of people down at the event there and that were homeless themselves. A lot of other folks that were there to support it that are going to go home and rest in their bed. Maybe not hear an airplane fly over so much. But yeah, I'm here. I'm dealing with it, testing my equipment. Like I said earlier in an earlier vlog, excuse me, I'm putting myself here. I'm actually putting myself out here. And I don't have to. You know, if I shiver tonight, only got me to blame. If I go running into that house, sure, you know, that's also my call. But I'm going to try to stick it out tonight, and I think especially tonight, I guess in honor of, in honor of all those people. I'm actually going to flip it around because it's a little bit more comfortable for me. So I'll go like this, and I'll do the clicky clicky. But it's kind of important to me, and I will wear this. And as you see, when you flip it around, it goes the opposite direction. But yeah, it's quite heartfelt for me. You know, I don't know their stories. I've heard a few stories tonight, and people are just struggling. I was actually talking to a guy that was collecting change. He says he's not struggling so much, but he's hoping to get back into seismic. You know, the people were legitimately laid off. You know, I chose to do what I'm doing, and all this by my choice. You know, I don't, looking back, and people are put there, you know, not by their choice, and I think that's what I want to say. You know, I think often, you know, things happen that are out of people's control. And then they find themselves struggling and struggling further until eventually they're out there in the cold on the street and wondering how they got there. Banging and noise, I hate. It's so scary. I don't know what's out there. Noise is scary, you know, if you don't. But anyways, yeah, it's breezy. But I don't know if this will be the coldest night of the year. For me, it is going to go down to minus 16 tomorrow, so that's technically colder. But here I am soaking wet, and you know what? I am not feeling that bad right now. My legs are under the covers. They feel quite warm. My upper body is outside of the covers, and I'll move the light here a little bit too so you can see it. My studio light, but I've got about 4 layers of merino wool, the balaclava, and of course my coldest night of the year in reverse. But I don't know. One thing I will say that I notice, of course, after a 22-kilometer jog up and down the stairs, I was actually on my feet, talking with folks, shopping, and all other stuff. Your coherency is lost. I was kind of fumbling and bumbling here, just simply going in the tent, and tent's all set up in that right now. If I had to set it up now, it would be a lot more difficult for sure. It is set up. I'm going to keep it set up. Maybe I should be tearing it down and setting it up, tearing it down, setting it up. But I'll keep it set up for now. But that's a difficult task, to try to coordinate yourself after exerting yourself during the day. But I definitely will get used to it. Have to get used to it again. But yeah, just kind of fumbling and bumbling a little bit. I'm like, whoa, control yourself there, But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. Crawl in the covers, get a good sleep, and listen to all this crazy noise around me, and hope somebody's not a monster or something's going to get me. Just want that wind to die down. But I can see by my breath in here, I'm going to have a humid night. I'm just kind of feeling around the tent. The tent is dry inside currently. So it managed to air out during the day, which is kind of a good thing. The frost is gone. It feels fairly dry in here. I did move my what do you call it? My mat more to the center too, because of what I noticed when I got up this morning. I was knocking off the wall here all the frost down on myself, which you don't really want to do either. But yeah, more center, more central, and we'll see how tonight goes. Anyways, catch you in the morning. I guess I rambled on enough, but I do want to say, and I said it so much tonight, it was quite moving. I was slowed down quite a bit to what I was actually going to do, what I set out to do. I wasn't expecting to run into this tonight, but I'm glad I did, and met a lot of people, and talked a lot, and shared stories, and I said this to them because they were moving me. Although I was being slowed down from where I was going, they were definitely moving me into another direction, and probably move me further than I have been in a while, really. But that's what I said often: the more we move others. And can I ever see my breath out here today? I don't know if you can see that, but I sure can in the light and that. But whoo, she's cold. Minus 16 tomorrow, and I'll be out here. All right, take care, folks. Have a good sleep, and yes, the more you move is probably a good thing, because you're shivering, and I think I'll be doing that soon. Take care. Oh, that noise is so scary.